how long will bad credit stay in your credit report? Hi, everybody. Dave Sullivan here for the Credit Guy TV. I get a lot of questions about how long will a bad account stay on your credit report? Well, it is required under the Fair Credit Reporting Act to be removed 7 years after the first delinquency. So the first time that you were late that resulted in that becoming a charge-off or a sold to collections or whatever that is, that date of first delinquency is a start point, and it's 7 years from there, okay? And then it falls off. So it's not based on when they wrote it off or anything like that. It's the delinquency that caused that debt to go bad. It's 7 years from that date. So and all bankruptcies also come off in 7 years, except for Chapter 7, which will stay in your credit report for 10 years, okay? And that's the discharge date is when that comes off. Unpaid tax liens will stay on forever, so you can't beat Uncle Sam. And good accounts will actually stay, and once you close them, will stay in your account for 10 years. So good accounts stay on for 10 years. Most other debt comes off in 7 years, except for Chapter 7 bankruptcy, which goes 10 years. Now, I was in front of the CFPB a while ago, and they came to Detroit. We did a talk about credit. And one gentleman stood up and he said, these companies are selling my debt. The collection companies are selling my debt to other collection companies, and they just keep keeping it on. They keep it on there forever. Well, that's actually against the law. So if he were to figure out when the date of first delinquency occurred on that debt, he could then get that removed. Now, how do you do that? Well, there's a validation of debt letter that you can use, and there's a video right here on that. But you can get the stuff stopped. You can stop that, them selling and then re-aging is what they call it. That is actually against the law. They're not allowed to do that, and it's required by law to get removed. So you've got to be actively engaged in the situation to get it removed, to get it taken care of, but it can be done by the individual. You just have to figure out when that date of first delinquency is, and then 7 years after that, and then it's off. So you go to the collection company, you write them a letter. If they don't respond, then you go to the repositories, and they will remove it. So there are some strategies, and there'll be links here for other videos, but also don't forget to go to my free 6 steps to a better credit score. You can go to getloanready.com and fill out the subscribe form and agree to the terms, and you can get the worksheets and the videos and everything for free. So go to getloanready.com to get that. But that's Dave Sullivan here for the Credit Guy TV. So you, with a little bit of me, we're going to change the credit industry. Thank you.
And they are using it to their advantage. All of a sudden, I asked my insurance guy, why'd it go up? He won't tell me. I says, how come it jumped $200 from the last time? Something's got to stop somewhere. I'm being predatorized. I can't afford it. I'm under on my house. I got lucky with the bank because it was during the period that there was nothing on my report, and they did refinance my one loan. But if I could afford a lawyer to go to bankruptcy, I can't get help from anybody, so I can't get any relief. But the deal is this, is they keep selling it to the next credit. And I told them, I don't even owe you. In fact, the last one, the one that I owed for what they're trying to collect for is Discovery, and they just sent me a thing to give me a credit card.
Thank you, Mr. Schoenberg. I appreciate that. Dave Sullivan.
Hi, thank you for coming. I've been providing credit reports to mortgage companies, banks, and credit unions for the last 20 years. And I'm sorry you're dead, man, but you can come back from the dead.